NBA 2K27 is finally out, and today we're putting the top 15 picks from the 2026 draft into one squad to see what they can achieve. You already see we play Boozer at the center position because of Dame Mera and Hannes Starnbach are the only two centers we had in the top 15 picks. So Caleb Wilson goes power forward with Yax. We have Dibanza and Amanda on a small forward, Peterson and Wagler on the shooting guard. And I'm pretty interested in which of these point guards will evolve the fastest, will make it as our main point guard. So we already made a 2026 draft rookie video, so I decided to turn off the salary cap. So we're not only gonna find out how many championships the 2026 rookie draft class can win, but we're also gonna find out what they can do against some super teams. We're gonna see wild free agencies, we're gonna see wild squads, I hope at least we will. And we're gonna simulate until one of our rookies retires. This will be the final cut of the series, so we're going into the first season. Let's see what our rookies will do. And after 6 games, I realized we first have to go to the coach's game plan. We have Darius Akaf, we have Darren Peterson. I want the starting 5 to play at least 31 minutes each, so I guess this is alright. We're playing a 9-man rotation with Yax, Mera, Mikkel Brown, and Flemings. I would like to have Braden Burries and probably Hannes instead of a Dame Mera, so we're gonna try it probably that way. Hannes instead of Mera and Burries instead of Mikkel Brown, at least for now. And then I think we could move down the minutes from Flemings a bit and move up the minutes from our starting 5. Then everything should be alright. Moving in with this 9-man rotation into season number 1. Season number 1 comes to an end with 18 wins and 64 losses. Cam Boozer as Rookie of the Year, okay, and no other awards. I find it funny that TJ McConnell wins the NBA Cup MVP. Indiana Wemby and the Spurs win the championship. We're moving right into the draft lottery, but just to trade our picks away, cause we will have no picks, or at least we cannot acquire any players outside of the 2026 draft. So I'm just gonna give the 5th pick and our 2 second rounders and some of our future picks away, and probably acquire 1 second rounder in the future for it. I want to build a super team anywhere else, so probably we could give all those picks to the Spurs for a 2031 second rounder. I hope that they will get some good players on top of what they have, because I won the real challenge with those rookies. Tyron Stokes in this game is an 84 overall at the age of 20. That's crazy. For us, the most important thing in life is player progression, and we have a pretty good player progression. Peterson up by 7, Dibanza up by 6, Boozer up by 5, Akaf up by 8. So probably he's gonna win the point guard race. We have Caleb Wilson up by 6, Brown and Flemings up by 6, Wagler up by 4, Yaxel up by 4, Morris Johnson up by 4, Burries up by 4, Daymera up by 4. I forgot to look at the stats last season, but we can do it that way. So 2026, 2027, averaging 17 points, Darren Peterson in 33 minutes. Not the best shooting splits. AJ Dibanza was 14 points, 6.6 rebounds. That's okay. 40% from the field is not that good. 24 or 25 from downtown. Not the best either. We have Cam Boozer with 12, 11, but also not the best shooting splits. Darius Akaf with 13 points and 4 assists. We have Caleb Wilson with 9 points per game and 17 or let's say 18% from downtown. That's miserable for real. Mikkel Brown is putting up 10, 2, and 3, let's say. It's not the best shooting splits again, but at least double digits. Then we have Kingston Flemings with 7.4, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. We have Keaton Wagler, who at least hit 38 from downtown with 11 points and 3.5 assists. Then we have Yaxel with 5 points and 4 rebounds per game. In 19 minutes, also not the best stats. Moving on to Morris Johnson with 5.1 and 5. Then we have Braden Burries with 4 points in the first year. We have a Dame Mera with 4.2 and 4.4. We have Hannes with 5 and 6 in 18 minutes. Okay, not the worst. Nademand has not seen any minutes. Dylan Swain has not seen any minutes. And there we are back at Darren Peterson. Go into the coach's game plan. We can, okay. We first have to advance to the next season. We play Cup 32, Peterson 33, Wilson 33, Boozer 31, and Dibanza 34. Moving into season number 2, and hopefully we'll get some more wins than in season number 1. And the start looks promising, with 5 wins, 6 wins, and only 1 loss. Let's see. The end of season number 2 means we win 49 games, and that's pretty good, I think, for season number 2 with the rookies. We will have Tyron Stokes as a Rookie of the Year, no awards for our teams, so we're just skipping through. We have Peterson averaging 25-2 with 1 steal, 52% field goals, 39 from the 3-point line. That's pretty nice. Acuff 36, Boozer 31. We have Mikkel Brown with 37. So some of the players develop great from downtown. We have 17.7, so 18 points from Dibanza, 8 rebounds on top. We have a double-double from Cam Boozer. We have Acuff with 14.9, so 15 and 4, which is pretty good. We have Wilson with 11 and 9. So if they all keep developing like they did in case between the first and the second season, then we will be fine and we probably can compete for the championship in season 4 or 5. So let's go into the playoffs. First round against the Dallas Mavericks. We have to face off Irving, Riza, Shea, Fleck, Washington, Lively. No big off-season signings, so we're going in coach's game plan, probably moving the rotation down to 8. I want to play help defense like 45, run plays like 58, 12 zone usage, and let's make the bench utilization like 47, the lineup performance factor like 73, and I think this should be okay for the first playoff run with our team moving in, playing, I'm not sure, playing Yex over Wagler, I guess, or probably playing Mikkel Brown as guard, then going in with Landborg and Steinbach from the bench and not playing Flemings and Wagler at all. 16, 15 to Hannes and probably, let's say 18 to Yex and 20 for the Brown. Then we should have some minutes for our starting 5. So we're gonna play our starting 5 in the playoffs a lot and see what they can do. We're gonna play 38 to... We're not gonna play Swain that much. Probably we're gonna give 38 to Dibanza when he's back. Until then, we're gonna play it like this. With Acuff, with Peterson, Swain, Wilson, and Boozer. We could probably switch Yexel with Swain and play Yexel like, yeah, let's say like 30 minutes and then move in and simulate the first game. And we lose. Okay, going to the box score, we lose by 1. Acuff with 34 is not enough. That's hard against the Mavericks. We lose the second with, okay, blowout. Then we go into the third and we win 1 and we blow them out. Okay, now I have some hope. We win the fourth. Okay, we tie the series and probably AJ Dibanza is back. But he's not 100%, I don't care. We're gonna put him in for Yex, then we're gonna get Swain out of here, and we're gonna give the minutes back to Yex. Let's see what they can do with AJ Dibanza. So putting some minutes down here, giving Dibanza like 37, giving Peterson 37, giving Acuff 36, and Boozer 36, and Wilson playing 35 should be alright. Going into game number 5. And we win. Okay, we turned around the series. We lost the first 2 and then we win 3 in a row. Can we make it 4? We can't. Game 7. Going in with the Thimcast. Let's see if we can make it to the second round in the second year. It's not even close, I guess. We're down by 17 right now. And I don't think that we will turn that one around. It went close in the end, 84-90, but yeah. 20 down is hard to turn around in the simulation. In the end, the Pistons and Jalen Duren as finals MVP win the championship, so no Cade Cunningham here. We're gonna accept all of our team options for sure, we have to. And now there's the most important part for us again, the player progression. Peterson up by 2, Dibanza up by 2, Boozer up by 1, Mikkel Brown and Flemings up by 4. They all are 84 now. Acuff, Brown, Flemings. So Probably we're gonna start Brown this year over Acuff, I'm not sure. I think Flemings will not be in the rotation, so it decides between Acuff and Brown. We have Yex +2, we have Morris Johnson +2, we have Braden Burries -1, Dallin Swain +3. I have to say, I thought that Peterson, Dibanta, Boozer, Acuff, probably Wilson, who has not gone up at all. I thought go up to a 90 or at least an 87 with Wilson. So I'm a bit sad about all of this. Jumping right into the next season, trying our best. The next rebuild, also coming online today, I think, will definitely be a Denver Nuggets rebuild since it's my favorite team in the NBA. So we have Michael Brown. Okay, they suggest us to play Michael Brown. So we will try this out. We're going to put Acuff on the bench. We're going to put Flemings out of here. I'm gonna put in Yex, probably get rid of Wagler and put in... Yeah, I probably have to put in... I'm not... Do we put in Steinbach again or Mera? Let's try a day Mera instead of Hannes this time. Together with... Where is Yex now? Here. Okay, we're gonna play Yexel, we're gonna play Mera, and we're gonna play Acuff. At Flemings, we don't need that many guards, so probably gonna turn him to a shooting guard later on if he is gonna develop that damn good. So yeah, this should be at least the option for us. So Mera, Landenberg, Acuff, and then I think we should be alright. We're gonna go up with the minutes for Peterson, Dibanta, and Michael Brown, and then we're gonna give our bench some more minutes starting into the third season. I don't think that this will be enough for the championship this year, but I think, like I said in the beginning, season 4 or at least or latest season number 5 could be the year where we win our first championship. Let's see. For the first time in this rebuild, season number 3, we will win almost 60 games, 56-26 is our record. We will have Darius Acuff as 6th man of the year. I really appreciate it. Going into the play-in tournament, looking at our season statistics first. We have 21, 4 and 2 from Peterson, 18, 8 and 2.5 from Dibanta, shooting good from 3. Darren Peterson almost 45%. I like to see that from him. Then we have, where is he? Michael Brown with 17 almost. 3 rebounds, 5.5 assists. We have a double-double from Boozer. Almost a double-double from Wilson. But we do not have a player who averages like 8, 9 or 10 assists. I miss out on that. Probably Michael Brown or Darius Acuff are able to get to those numbers sooner or later. But right now, we have good scoring, we have good rebounding, but our assists per game are not what I would like to see. First playoff round against the Houston Rockets, Reed Shepard, Jalen Green, Tari Eason, Noah Clowney, and Alperen Sengun. Okay, should be beatable in my opinion. Going to the coach's game plan, I turned up the minutes from the starting 5 a bit for the playoffs, but the rotation will be the same like in the regular season, so we're going in. First round against Houston. We already saw their team. Moving in and simulating the first, we win. We also win the second, we win the third, and we sweep Houston to go on to the second round for the first time. Second round against the Dallas Mavericks with Luka Doncic. Luka went back to Dallas, Reza Shea, Cooper Fleck, Pascal Siakam, and Derek Lively. It's unbelievable. We turned off the salary, and now we have a Luka playing alongside Cooper Fleck. I can't imagine that in real life. So let's see if we can win that, but it seems like no way in this year. So we're losing the first 2, losing the third, and we will get swept by these Dallas Mavericks. And in the end, Luka and the Mavs win the championship, and Luka Doncic is your finals MVP. We will accept all of our team options once again. Okay, Peterson does not want to resign, Boozer does not want to resign, but anyone else we can resign before the season starts, so we will. Let's go in, and this is new. I know about this, but I haven't seen it yet. So the salary, the years, and the type are the same as last year, and now we have options. Okay, still the same, and here it is. We can give them a promise, or more than one. So I think we're not gonna give them any promises. I'll probably give him a performance bonus for winning the MVP, let's say like, I don't know, 300k if he wins the MVP should be okay. And this is it. So probably another performance bonus if he's in All NBA first, like 250k. We're gonna offer him this contract and he happily accepts. Okay. We're gonna go deeper into this in the normal rebuild challenge. It's not a rookie rebuild, so I'm just gonna resign all of them. Means we're having all our players under contract for the next 5 years except Peterson and Boozer, so we'll probably have to match them next year, but everything else should be fine. Yak's already 26, but yeah, should be alright. He has to go 10 more years and then we're fine. Most important thing in life with this rebuild challenge is of course the player progression. We have Mikkel Brown going up by 5. Our best player by now. We have the Banter up by 2. We have Peterson not moving up at all. We have Boozer up by 2. Flemings up by 2. Akaf up by 1. Wilson not going up again. That's not good. We have Yaks up to an 81. If he develops better next season than Wilson, we probably have to switch them out in the starting 5. It's unbelievable. So, yeah. A better player progression than last year, but still not good. For the first time, I'm just gonna try to go with the best overall. So Yaks can play small forward, power forward, could also play Thenner if necessary. You could switch Caleb Wilson to the Thenner position when you want to play small ball Thenner. So yeah, we're just gonna go with Yaks, Akaf, Flemings, Boozer, Wilson, Dibanta, Peterson, and Brown, and see how this moves in the regular season. Cannot be worse than the years before, I think, and we start off great. We're going towards the end of season number 4, and we probably, just probably, have a chance at the championship. We're first in our conference right now. We're first in the power ranks right now. We have the first 60-win season with the 2026 rookie draft class. Moving, hopefully, to 67 wins. We will. 67 and 15. This is pretty good. We have Doug Christie as coach of the year. No other players from us make any awards going into the playoffs as the first seed in the West for the first time. Checking our stats in the season. We have almost 24 points from Peterson. 18.5 and 7.5. From the Banter. Mikkel Brown with 18 and 6. We have Akaf with 15 and 5. Boozer double-double. We have Caleb Wilson with almost a double-double. We have Landeborg 6.2 and 5.6. 3.3 assists in just 24 minutes. That's pretty good. We have 5.9 from Morris Johnson. 5.5 and 5.4 from Hannes in 15. Burry's 5.3. So can't complain at all. Moving in against the Memphis Grizzlies. They have Jesse Carlton, looks like a rookie. Cedric Coward, Sagidi, so we should probably beat them. And we will. In the end, we win in 5. Moving on against the Portland Trail Blazers. Scoot Henderson, Shaden Sharp, Sadiq Bey, Donovan Clingan still there, but also looks like we should beat them, and we do in 6. Having to face off against Cooper Flag and Luka Doncic again. They have Rizashi, they have Siakam and Lively, the same team that swept us last year. Going in, we lose the first, we win the second, we lose the third going into the Thimcast in game number 4. Let's see, but this does not look good for us at all, and in the end we lose by 15, and Dallas is up 3-1. Going in, we get one back, okay. Moving in with the Thimcast again, I think. Or let's simulate through the game. This worked better, so we lose in 6. Okay, have nothing to add. Next time we're gonna use the Simcast and probably jump in. So in the end, Cooper Flag is Western Conference Finals MVP, Vincaro Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And Cooper Flag at the Dallas Mavericks, they make the three-peat. No, it's the repeat. They have won the last 2 championships. Peterson and Boozer came back on 4-year contracts. We matched the offer sheet, moving into the next player progression, and only Mikkel Brown is going up by 1 and Steinbach, and all the others are just staying at their actual rating. So I'm not sure if we will be able to win any championships in this challenge if they are not starting to move up a bit in player progression. Yaks going down by 1. That's disappointing. we will only win 58. Cooper Fleck again, most valuable player, means probably we will have to face off against the number 1 seed Dallas again in the playoffs. Okay, these Dallas Mavericks are just crazy, still moving with Luka and Cooper Fleck, but they do not have Zachary Rizashi. Probably he left. That would be good for us. I think the first game against OKC is already thinned because I went to play or start the gameplay with Dallas and Portland to see the team. So let's see, go into the season stats. We have Peterson over 20 again. Yeah, looks pretty similar like all the years. Yax got a bit more rebounds. So we're moving into game number 2. OKC, how do they look? Shea, Cason Wallace, Christopher Chet Holmgren. Okay, J-Dub is not here, but the rest is okay. They still have Shea, they still have Chet. They win the second, they win the third. We win the fourth, we go up 3-2, and there will be a game 7 with the Simcast, simulating it, and hopefully we can win this game at home and it looks good for us, and we will. 115 to 100. Going to the box score, we have 26 from Shea, 24 from Dibanza, 21 from Keen Wagler, 15, 4, and 7 from Aka. And why is Yax not playing? That does not make any sense. We're going to the coach's game plan and probably get Wagler out for Yax, so Yaxel is injured. Okay, now that makes sense. So we're gonna keep Wagler in the rotation. Should be alright. Moving into the second round against the Timberwolves. This LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards, of course. DeAndre Ayton as center. We lose the first, we win the second, we win the third, we win the fourth, and we win in 5. And then we have to face off against Dallas again. Third straight year. We lost in the last 2. Luka and Rizashi is back. Okay, he was only injured. I don't think that we can do it, but we will definitely try. We lose the first, we win the second, we lose the third, we lose the fourth, and we lose in 5, and I don't think that we will ever beat this Dallas team. Cooper Fleck, Luka Doncic. Luka only was 12 and 12 in this game, still not enough. Or it is still enough for the Dallas Mavericks, but still not enough that we can steal a game. So in the end, I guess they will just win the championship for the 3rd time in a row. And Luka, for the 3rd time in a row, I guess, is your finals MVP. No, last year it was Coop. So you have Luka, Coop, and Luka again. Last 3 years, the Mavs are a dynasty in this game. Since we have nothing to do, all our players have 3 years left on their contracts, we're moving right into the player progression. Let's see what this will bring us this year. Dibanza up by 1. We have Akaf who regresses, Peterson who regresses, Wilson who regresses. And that's not even that good at all. That's just disappointing what happens here. I'll give those rookies one more season. If nobody progresses in the next player progression, or just one player by one, then we're not gonna move on with this challenge. This will be the year that decides it all, because we can win a championship if they're starting to regress at age 25. This is the 3rd year in a row. I have not shown this, but it's the 3rd year in a row Cooper Fleck winning the NBA Cup MVP. So the Dallas Mavericks have not only won 3 consecutive championships, they also won the NBA Cup in the last 3 years. It's for real, it's unbelievable every part of the way. They are so damn good with Luka and Coop. We just went 67 and 15 again, so we're definitely gonna do another season. We probably have a chance, but you see it here. Dallas, Cooper Fleck again is most valuable player. They are just that damn good. 62 and 20, 2nd seed in the West again. AJ Dibanza, for the first time in his career, I guess, is averaging over 20 points. I really like that. We have Peterson almost averaging 24, getting back to 29 and 30 numbers, so pretty nice. We have Cam Boozer with 16 and not averaging a double-double anymore, but it's okay. We have Akop with 13 and 5, Flemings with 11 and 5, Wilson with 10 and 9. Yax again has an injury but can play. Steinbach is out again. So against the Clippers, first round, we have Benedict Mathurin, who left the Clippers in real life for the New Orleans Pelicans, so we're just gonna simulate around. We have to sweep them, we will gentlemen sweep them, it's okay. Moving in against the Grizzlies, they have G.G. Jackson, Gerard Washington, Jesse Carlton, Cedric Coward. But I don't think that this should be a problem either, and we will sweep them. And Dallas lost against Minnesota, so hopefully we will have a chance. LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Jane McDaniels, Joan Beringer. I hope we can beat them. We lose the first, we win the second, we win the third, we win the fourth. And we win in 5. Darren Peterson is your Western Conference Finals MVP. We made it to the finals. Pretty nice shooting split. 61, 91, and 38. 27 points in average. 2 steals on top. We have Samuel Richards, Eastern Conference Finals MVP with 30 points. 7.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Probably the center of Atlanta. Looks like a rookie. Moving in, and we have Samuel Richards as shooting guard. He's averaging 3 steals and 2 blocks as shooting guard. This has to be one of the best guard defenders ever. Crazy. We have Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, Okongwu. Let's see if we can win our first championship. And we do. I accidentally simulated the round. I wanted, of course, to go game by game, but in the end, we won in 5. AJ Dibanta is your finals MVP. And we're definitely gonna move on with this challenge now. Every single player will re-sign with us, so definitely that's the first thing we're gonna do. All our players are re-signed for 4 to 5 years, so Akaf's still injured for 2 to 4 months. Okay, moving to the player progression. Please move up. Do not regress at least. Okay, we have Boozer and Mikkel Brown up by 1, and we have almost, okay, Akaf -1, but almost no regressions on our starting 5. We have no regressions on our starting 5, because Akaf coming from the bench, because Mikkel Brown is starting point guard, so I'm okay with this player progression, it's alright. I wanted to give up on the 2026 rookie draft class, and I can't believe that I even thought about it. They are moving straight to a new record season. 48-6 right now. 66-12, 67-68. Let's make it 69-13. It's okay. We have Wemby as MVP again. We have no one from the Kings. We have Doug Christie as Coach of the Year. The Dallas Mavericks again, 66-16. They have Jordan Hobson. They probably still have Coop. They still have Luka for sure. So we have to face off against SGA. No Chet Holmgren anymore, no J-Dub anymore, Terrell Conley. Moving to the player stats of the season, we have only one big step up. We have Mikkel Brown averaging 23. For the first time in his career, he's the best scorer for us. So we're gonna simulate the round against OKC and we will sweep them. Okay, I thought we would beat them, but not sweep them. Ja Morant, AJ Mitchell, Juan Garcia, Salayon and Cal Filipowski in the second round. Looks like we have to beat them too, and we will sweep them, having to face off against Cooper Flag and Luka Doncic again. But this time, hopefully, they do not have Reza Shea injured. They hopefully just traded him away, lost him in free agency or whatever. We're going in. We win the first, we win the second, we win the third. Reza Shea is back. Okay. Please. Just ended in 4, 3-1, and we win in 5. I was so afraid of a comeback when I saw Reza Shea. I'm so happy we got it done in 5. Dibanta Western Conference Finals MVP. Franz Wagner is Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We're moving in, and we have Anthony Black, Jaylen Brown playing for Orlando Magic, Franz Paolo, Eric Jacobson looks like a rookie. A great team. Can we win the second championship in a row? We will win the first, we will win the second, we will win the third, we will lose the fourth, and we will win the championship in 5 with Mikkel Brown Jr. as your finals MVP. Moving right into the playoff statistics, we have Mikkel Brown with 21, 4, and 7, we have Dibanta with 26, we have Boozer with 16 and 11 in the playoffs, played way better than in the regular season with, I guess, 16 and 10. So not way better, but at least a whole rebound per game more. That can make a difference. So A-Cup with 14. Yeah, we can't complain. We won the second championship in a row after Dallas won a three-peat, and we're gonna try to make the same as they had. So let's go for the three-peat. Let's do it. We're moving directly into the player progression, I think, because all our players got a new contract last offseason, so we shouldn't have any problems. We could have a draft pick. Did I miss out on our draft pick this year? I probably have, so we have to cut a player here. We have to cut Valentine for sure. We have to cut Bonner for sure. And then everything should be alright again. Yes, it is. In player progression, we have Mikkel Brown down by 1, Dibance down by 1, Boozer down by 1, Peterson down by 2. Yex, already 30 years old, still an 80, still in the rotation, but yeah, not playing the best. So shout out to the guy or girl who wanted me to do this rebuild again, but he's just not good enough to be in starting 5 player in NBA 2K. I'm so sorry about that, but this is one thing we learned from that video, so yeah, we're going into the next season trying to win the three-peat. And for the first time, we won the NBA Cup MVP. Mikkel Brown Jr., after winning the Finals MVP last year, is winning the NBA Cup MVP for the Sacramento Kings. In the end of season number 8, we won 72 games, and we still have no player in the awards. It's unbelievable. It's still only Doug Christie and of course Mikkel Brown is NBA Cup MVP. Playoff stats, again, Mikkel Brown is the player with the highest average in points for us. That's pretty nice for the second year in a row with Peterson and Dibance in your squad. Still Boozer with 16 and 11 in the regular season. A-Cup with 15 or 16 and 5. Fleming's 11 and 5. Wilson 11 and 10, going back to a double-double. So we're moving in against the Rockets, having to face off against Orlando Wilkes, who looks pretty good, Aman Thompson, Alperen Sengun, but shouldn't be a problem. We won 72 games and we win in 6, okay. When it was 2-2 in the series, for a split second I thought, okay, this was it. We have to face off against the New Orleans Pelicans. Jeremiah Fierce, Geraldo Harmon, Con Knuppel, Derek Queen, and Lambros Papadopoulos or Papadopoulos? I don't know how to pronounce him, I'm sorry for that. Looks pretty beatable. So let's simulate the round and we will beat them in 4. And again and again and again. This is the rebuild challenge, the 2026 rookie draft class versus the Dallas Mavericks with Bradley Boyd now. Still hope Reza Shea has left. Still don't think that it's the case. He's injured, I guess. We have Luka, we have Coop, so moving in. We win the first, we win the second, we lose the third, no Reza Shea, okay. Going in, we win the fourth, and we win in 5 again, with the Mikkel Brown winning another individual MVP award, the Western Conference Finals MVP. France, again, for the second time in a row, wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, which means we're meeting with the Orlando Magic again in the finals. Sergei Chugainov, a new shooting guard, instead of Jaylen Brown, and 91. We have Eric Jacobson, we have Casey McCarthy. They switched out some positions to the last year, so we win the first, we win the second, we lose the third, we win the fourth, and we win the three-peat in 5 games. This rookie draft class is rolling now. Mikkel Brown wins again most valuable player in the finals for the second year in a row. Going into player progression, and for us, the last years, this was more like player regression, so yeah, it still is. Fleming's down by 1, Wilson down by 1, Landenborg down by 2, and we have Nathan Mann down by 1, so hopefully we are able to overcome the Dallas Mavericks dynasty by winning the 4th championship in a row. Moving towards the end of the season, power rank first, conference rank first, 67 wins again, Mikkel Brown, another individual award for the first time, winning a regular season award, most valuable player. We have no other awards except Doug Christie, who probably has like 5 Coach of the Years by now. Dallas is only the 5th seed and they have Luka, Rizache and Fleck. Okay, but Luka is regressing, Rizache 88. Coop is regressing, was 96 before, so... Looking at the player statistics, we have Mikkel Brown only averaging 20.7 this year. We have Dibanta still 21. Peterson only averaging 18 this year, not that good. Boozer with 17 and 11, playing probably his best season so far. So... yeah, I'm okay with that. We have Caleb Wilson playing solid, not as good as last year, but solid. So moving into the playoffs against the Lakers, we have to face off against Bronny James with an 84, Evan Stevens, Jason Bender. Not a game or a round I think we win easily, but we sweep them okay. Moving in against Dallas, we beat them the last 2 years. So I'm just gonna simulate the round and we will sweep them. Moving on against the Timberwolves with Team Jung Fudge, Anthony Edwards, Jesse Carlton, Bobby Smith and Joan Beringer. But I still think we can beat them. I don't want to call it out too loud, but we move up 2-1, 2-2, 3-2 for us, and in the end we win in 4, and Mikkel Brown Jr. probably in 2K is the best player of the whole draft class. He again wins Western Conference Finals MVP, Igor Demin Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Looking at the Nets squad, they could have had Mikkel Brown, Igor Demin, Lowell Danley, Ron Holland and Louis Jones-Garcia. We took Mikkel Brown from them for this challenge for sure. He is so damn good in 2K, obviously. Just simulating the first, winning the second, we win the third, we win. We lose the fourth, and we win another championship in 5. We have overcome the Dallas Mavericks. Dynasty. They won 3 in a row, now we have 4 in a row, and that's what I want to see. And the most funny thing about it is, we do not have Mikkel Brown as Finals MVP. It's Cam Boozer for the first time, and he deserves that. Averaging 18 and 12, which is pretty good. Moving straight to player regression. In the beginning this was pretty nice, now it's not. Oh, we progress again, oh my god, at the age of 28. Boozer, Peterson, and Akov got +1, Flemings -1, Wilson -1, Wagler -1, Landeborg -2 again. Not good at all. We have Dallin Swain -2. Auto-generating the next rookie draft class. Moving straight into Luka Doncic plans to retire. Give him his farewell tour. He deserves that. He led the Mavericks to a three-peat. So for the first time in years, we're not gonna end the season as the number 1 seed. We won 55 games. I guess we're the number 3 seed. We have Coop as MVP again and Luka Doncic last season, Dusty May and Jordan Hobson, coach and executive of the year. And 16, 9, and 13, the Mavericks are the first seed. We have to face off against Portland. First of all, looking at our season stats, Mikkel Brown still the best scorer. Peterson injured 6 to 8 weeks. So let's see how does our coach's game plan look. I think we're all right. We're playing Burries. I can live with that until Peterson comes back. Moving in against Portland with Dylan Reeves, Lloyd Butler, and Joseph Todd. We definitely should beat them, so we simulate around, and we will beat them in 6, okay. Moving in against the Golden State Warriors, they look beatable too, so we're just gonna simulate the round and win in 5. Now we have to face off against the Pels. Derek Queen Papadopoulos is now a 95, okay. This team looks crazy good. Go into the coach's game plan. We will have a no Darren Peterson for this, so I'm probably gonna try. Okay, we're playing Kingston Flemings at the shooting guard position. Forget about what I wanted to try out, so let's see. We win the first, we win the second, we lose the third, win the fourth, and we beat this team in 5. Damn good. In the game number 5, Boozer was 26 and 17. Boozer is also our Western Conference Finals MVP, 18 and 11, okay. We have Eddie Sheldon, who I guess also won NBA Cup MVP as Eastern Conference Finals MVP. The Atlanta Hawks playing with Samuel Richards in the backcourt, Dyson Daniels, Roderick Reed. But they have 2 good guards and the rest of the team looks pretty beatable. So we're going in and we lose in 5. Samuel Richards is Finals MVP and the Atlanta Hawks have ended our series of 4 victories in a row. I was too high on this one after we won 4 in a row. For real. No excuses. Moving into player regression, we have the Banza, Peterson and Acuff regressing by 1 again, and yeah, Wilson by 3. Caleb Wilson is only 77. He's 30 years old. And he's not even the best power forward we have right now. Morris Johnson has a 78, so probably Morris Johnson is playing from now on. Yak's going down to a 73. That's pretty bad for us. I don't think that we will win another championship with this squad. But hey, we're still here trying it, so let's see. And yeah, we won 60 games, no awards for us again. We're moving into the playoffs in season number 12 as the second seed after the Dallas Mavericks. Looking at our stats, we will see that the Banza and Brown are still our 2 best scorers. We have still a double-double from Cam Boozer, who is injured and out for the season, so our championship hopes might already be gone. We're gonna cancel this one and look at our coach's game plan, playing Steinbach, Morris Johnson, Banza, Peterson, Flemings. Mikkel Brown coming from the bench, I don't know what's wrong with them. That's definitely not gonna happen. We're gonna bump his minutes up to at least, I don't know. He's gonna play at least 37, 38. And I guess this should be alright. Let's see, Boozer not coming back this season. We have Acuff, Birdies, Landeborg not good enough to let him play. Sorry for that, but yeah, here we go. Simulating round number 1 against Golden State, who should be beatable, I think. But I'm not gonna tell too much. We win in 5. I saw the finals last year would be an easy game against the Atlanta Hawks, and we got gentlemen swept by them. So moving in against the Suns was Lyle Galloway. Henry McMillan looks good. Kamal Maluach simulating the round, and we get gentlemen swept by the Phoenix Suns. The Suns win the Western Conference. Russ Collins the Eastern Conference with the Wizards, and the Wizards and Russ Collins win the championship. Player regression will hit us again, I think. We have Peterson up by 1, but Acuff down by 2. We have Boozer down. Wilson down by 3 again. Mera down. Where is... Okay, I guess this challenge is over because Yaxel Landeberg probably ended his career. I'm not sure. Yax ended his career, which means this will be the last season, or it was the last season, with Brown, Banza, Peterson, the 2026 draft class moving in after having a bad start, and I thought this would be the worst rebuild challenge so far on YouTube from me. I think the team developed pretty good. We won 4 championships in a row after Dallas won 3 in a row. Dallas brought Luka back, won 3 championships with him, so a bit of nostalgia in this video. We have had another rookie rebuild, was pick 1 to 15. We had to play Boozer at the center position because he was by far the best option we had. We experimented a bit, we had fun, it was pretty nice, or at least I had fun. I hope you had fun too. We're gonna see us in the Denver rebuild tomorrow, so leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice day. See ya, bye.